Has anyone seen Osama the Bread Tramp? He's had his head shaved now. The council got him. But he used to have one long dread and a beard, and he's really tall. And his Facebook page says, the thing is, his face actually isn't ugly, but he stinks. And you can find him standing by Spectratext, that big aluminum phallus that you can text, and it, changes different colours. And you can get it all the way from Haiti. You can get those messages from, and the text messages travel there, and he walks up and down the road, staring at the sky and laughing. This is a poem about the bread tramp. I've seen you standing like a Pepper's ghost beside Spectratext. The clouds redirected the aspersions queuing around you, and the preset messages arrive like organs. You seem to receive the surplus. Stare down the sun, copulate the moon, I fuck the man, arm wrestle the dusk shoppers playing dodgems with big issues, be a diverted road, let the taxis queue. So the taxis queued on you, as if you were Newport Road, and the Princess Alice pub bore witness, and you tight-roped the road's white perforations, and you were laughing your tight old head, Osama, the bread tramp, Aristotle, Pedro, tilted back, laughing into the face of the clouds. And your lungs currents, the umbrellas to their queues and their hidden supermarkets, and the acknowledged rain fell unanswerable to no one but you. And like a pigeon, they forget your face. Well, it alights, and you park yourself inside the Princess Alice, laughing. Why? They don't ask if the taxis envy the clouds their wet clocks commands. A pigeon from the taxi rank enters. It settles on your face like disappointment. But it alights. And you move on to where you'd be more appreciated, like corneal herpes. And I've seen Linthorpe peristaltic snow smelted in your animal tracks, and the children burrowed in the fast food shops used you as target practice. How they would girder this town, construct a sun-dried igloo. Well, they bolted, and their tongue spears found no purchase, falling like yarrow stalks to the gutters. Your bare feet consumed their own signatures like puddles left on a hob. A passerby offered kids today. The slush puppy sideworks are imported along with the burgers and the obesity epidemic. You, like a tortoise with a secret, declined to reply and tiptoed the road's tightrope, whilst I made a bridge of your animal tracks. You made the NatWest receptionist blink a beacon as she helplessly watched you bring time to account. You wirelessly bound the clock's hands. He's holding us all hostage, said a man with an overbite and tens of used notes. The tills were deafened. We were suddenly redistributed, analogue. I couldn't hear your demands, but I considered your gesture may be reasonable. I've seen you stare out a wall in the pedestrianised zone, your adversary pebble-dassed with sweat from the contest. I've caught myself looking through you, as if a pane of glass when our eyes have caught each other and waved hello. I've seen you in the middle distance, with an expression like a joy-ridden trolley of independent means. I've crossed the road to avoid your tortoise confession. An igloo? Really? By the golden arches, I've seen community officers fail to make you sing their sheet music. 2 pillars flanking a Samson ready to heave and permit the ceiling to kiss the floor. Your mouth a wide open fire. Fire extinguisher! I've caught myself turning on the hob and rummaging for rain pans. We've made eye contact, I've seen. You stare out the sky, question the clouds and make them jog on. Arm wrestle the sun till it grazed its knees. I've seen this WWF cage fire try and make the day hide behind the might under the pretense of making spoons. I've heard spectra text. It tells me on a terraced street, asks where are the car bonnets I used to hopscotch. It says I've been pulped by the grist of Linthorpe's peristaltis. That conviction rots like mattresses. The support remains, but the comfort goes the way of Esperanto. It tells me I'm mistaken if I think time is a conveyor belt. There are other cities where I wouldn't even be able to begin to recompile them if there were jigsaws. Where time is an Everest you're obligated to climb. Places where you freeze if you stand still. And while we're at it, Chris, there's no such thing as a broken escalator. Only stairs. Use your legs, you lazy fuck. Or stay put. This sundial that you are. Those shadows raised around your face. That nose, it's so stuck up. The aspersions chew up. You've allowed the road to kiss the ceiling. You're a Samson ready to extinguish this town. I've seen you smile. I think you are the strangest crush I've ever had. Fucking hell, that went a bit mental.